wondering, what on earth is PK doing taking pictures of dirt? Well, this is the clay that makes up my soil on my pasture land. And that is the result of not enough rain. The ground is cracking. I'm actually amazed that we've got grass at all, because we haven't had a decent rain in weeks, and the temperatures have been high. And we've had promises, lots of promises. Oh, it's going to rain today, or it's going to rain tomorrow. In fact, sometimes, I don't know if you can see them, we even see clouds. But those aren't the kind of clouds that bring any rain. Sometimes we even have dark clouds, but still no rain. And with no rain, well, you get these rows of truck tracks that we made months ago that have never softened up and are now cracking with a lack of moisture. Our ground is all clay here, hardly any rock, just clay. I don't know if the clay holds more moisture, that's why we've still got green grass without any rain, I don't know. But lots of places around the world, especially in America, are suffering a drought. Too much sun, not enough rain. You know, before I ever owned any land and any horses, I could have cared less if it ever rained. I was never one of those guys who watered his lawn, because I don't really care if grass is green or brown. It's just grass. But now that we've got horses out there, and they need that grass, boys, do we ever want rain. I want a balance of it somehow. But you know, as you folks are co-creating, you really do need a balance of things. And for some of you, you need a little more sunshine. A little too much labor and not enough grinning. Too much action, not enough celebrating. Your team is growing bored of you because they have lives to live. They've got birthdays to celebrate. And you need to learn to add some fun into your team. Others of you, though, well, you've been playing a lot. You go in sprints and then stops, and then sprints and then stops. And it kills co-creation. Co-creation needs consistency and teamwork. And if your team doesn't know they can count on you from day to day, well, they shrivel up and die. The ground cracks. There's nothing there for them to grow off of because, well, you're just absent for long periods of time. Well, it's going to rain again here sometime. But in America, they say this is the worst drought in 60 years. They say corn prices will be through the roof this year, and with that, food prices. It'd be a good time to be a part of a nutrition company that offers options for nutrition, I would think. Thanks, folks. Think about your business right now. Does your ground look like this because there's no balance? It's either too hot or too wet, but lately just too hot and you just got cracked soil. Or have you figured this whole thing out? You've learned when to sow and when to reap, when to let sunshine in, when to let rain in. You've got green grass and the people in your team are healthy and thriving. Co-creation is about balance. It's about learning to live with the ebb and flow of grace in our lives, the grace that we give to other people. Some of you have stuff to practice today. Some of you need to learn how to take tomorrow off. Whichever it is, this is day one.